right, so the first thing I'm going to do for this carpet install is I got to put these wire covers on. These just cover the wire channel. They're exactly what they say they are. Nothing fancy. I had to buy new ones. I had 6 of them, 2 of them for convertibles, and 4 of them for coupes. So I was missing a set. But luckily, Heartbeat City does sell these for the convertibles, which is fairly new, I believe. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these installed, and I'll show you how they mount up. Okay, I'm going to throw some carpet at this thing. I got the wire covers on, and I had to put the bracket for the center console in, and this center console has 2 holes back here, so I put in riv nuts for those. Just got that all prepped so that when I'm doing this, that work will become easier. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that each one of my bolt holes that I need to do for the rear carpet, so the rear seat brackets, the seat belts, here and here, and those 2 1/4-inch bolts up there are all got bolts in them, so I'll be able to find them through the carpet. Then I'm going to lay in the back piece, get that situated, and I'll show you what I'm into. Okay, started throwing this in. I've got my starting from the center, working my way out. I got the seat belt bolt, rear seat bolt. Now I'm going to do the next rear seat bolt. I'm going to show you how I make the holes in the carpet. This is interesting. I just pushed down on that one trying to find the head of the bolt. I put a bolt in each location, and that one actually popped through, which kind of accentuates the problem. And so this is what I do. I just take this leather punch, just a very simple, I think it was $11 for a whole range of these things. Heat it up till it's like red hot, then push it down over the bolt. If the bolt is too big for this, I'll actually put a nail through the hole, down into the threaded portion in the floor, and then just push this over the nail. Then the nail comes back out with the blanket carpet. So I get it pretty hot, you know. And the whole idea being here is, by doing this, you seal up the carpet so it melts the edges. Now there's no way that is going to, there's no way that's going to fray from that point. After I get it done, I'll throw a bolt and a washer in it just to hold it down tight as I'm working my way out. The front of this carpet is very crooked, I think. I've got to look at that. I think I got to trim the front edge back a little bit. Other than that, it fits pretty good. And I think I got to slit around these brackets just a little bit. Not a whole hell of a lot, but they don't go back that far. So this carpet just kind of sits there. And then I got a big wrinkle across the front I got to steam out. So one thing at a time. I'm going to continue doing this. I got one more seat belt bolt to do. Then this side is, and I got to do the 2 front seat bolts, I think. So yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so the back's in. I cut the edges. Whoops. Except for that one pulled out. That's nice. Gotta lay that back in. Anyway, excellent. So I've laid the front in, cut the back edges, just laid the front in to start. Got to start working my way around the shifter and the center console bracket up in front. So, gonna do that next and start carving that out. That's just gonna slowly work my way around that shifter and careful not to cut the rubber boot under it. And my goal is to expose the rubber boot, but leave the the ring around it hidden with the carpet. We'll see how I do. This is nice. This edge is all bound, and it looks like it sits right in front of these bolts. So we'll see once I get the front down, the middle down, and I'll start working my way out. The only other holes I got to do up here is for the high-low beam switch, which is up here. Might have to rethink my game on that one. That's bigger than the biggest punch I have. So I'll have to look around and see what I got. Anyway, gonna keep going, see what I get. Okay, that should do it. I'm pretty happy with all that. I got my high-low beam switch cut in. Everything pulled down. I just kind of clipped the edge of that with the washer there. Everything is in. I'm going to come back and do a separate video for the kick panels. They're a little different, but yeah, carpet came out good. I'm pretty happy with that. It seems to fit okay. It doesn't go back as far as some of the ones I've seen. It literally just half-inch back on that clip. But hopefully that won't be an issue. The seat should cover all that, at least a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it for the installation. I'm ready to start throwing in the rest of the stuff. Probably put the seat belt brackets in next, just so that they're in and won't be forgotten. But everything else looks good. I'm going to start that, and we'll just pick off the next thing on the list.